Hey, good morning. It's Raven Tactical. Just kind of going over some things that have changed since the last time we spoke. Last time we spoke, we were talking about the Afghan pullout, and we were talking about how the Afghan equipment was getting left behind, and some people were getting left behind, U.S. citizens, and that they were doing what they said they were doing what they could to get them out. Now the truth is, as we came out, that we left behind working dogs, around $90 billion worth of equipment and hardware, sensitive items such as biometric software for identifying people, all the data on personnel and all the things that we needed. Pretty high-end grade weapons, low-grade weapons like small arms, explosives. We left them Chinooks and helicopters and everything. And we left a couple thousand Americans behind, along with Afghan nationals that we promised a better life to. Now we fast forward to what we're at now. Our military leadership has put faith, and our American leadership has put faith in the Taliban. Yeah. I don't understand that. We put faith in the Taliban and thank them for holding security for the airport, holding checkpoints, keeping the peace. We're thanking the Taliban, treating them like they're a ally, an asset to us. How nice they are. There was a report that a group was trying to rescue dogs, and they raised the money and the funds and trying to get helicopters in, and there's a report that they got some on board, and there was a report they abandoned some and they let them go so they could fend for themselves at least. There's reports that they're still in crates and kennels and all this. And some of them said they're not military working dogs, but they're from a contractor organization. I don't know. I just found that to be probably the most disturbing thing out of all things. Just because I got a pretty good compassion for animals like that. I have empathy for animals. I don't have empathy for people as much, but for dogs that are really there, who see you as someone who's loyal to their pack, or loyalty is everything to a dog. To be abandoned and you couldn't even bring them on the plane, they're dogs. They're not taking up like a space of an FMTV, which we left, What dogs? Like, you could put them on your lap almost. And granted, yeah, they probably were aggressive, or maybe they would fight. I don't know. Figure it out. It's sad. When a country falls like this, I don't think there's really any coming back. There is no round two. This is similar. It's similar images of Saigon, but Saigon was we were pushed out of Saigon. We didn't have the intention of leaving Vietnam. I don't think we had those intentions. Eventually, yeah, we got surrounded by this point and we were done. I think we were losing the political war, and we were losing the news war. People didn't care about Afghanistan. The media forgot largely about Afghanistan since I was in Iraq. Afghanistan was everybody's afterthought. Iraq was a very big ordeal, and we left Iraq fairly, in my opinion, we shouldn't have. It should become an outpost or post. And the same thing happened. We left. Iraqi military collapsed basically under our Iran military, and yeah, you had a rise of ISIS and Taliban and all this other stuff. and all of our equipment got taken. Because realistically, anybody could tell you that the people that you're training out there don't care. You give them a paycheck and they're happy about it. Most of them are high, doing drugs. They're terrible people. Like, there's good people in the bunch, but they're terrible people doing drugs and then trying to shoot guns, and you give them all this, and they're just oblivious to life. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, I think. Us losing this war, us losing in Iraq, the basics of, we didn't even give our allies a chance to even really pull their guys out. We just basically shut the lights off. And I think the people in Afghanistan got the lights shut off on them. Like, oh, we're out, get out. You know, and everybody's sitting there going, whoa, what's going on? So, I don't know. You're going to see a rise in terrorism. You're going to see a rise that is unheard of. It's going to be different. They have a staging base. They have a whole country now. They have equipment they could sell. And everyone's like, oh, they're going to sell those NVGs and stuff. Like, why would they sell the NVGs? They're not stupid. They're not backwards idiots. They might sell some of like the drone equipment, or they might sell the Black Hawk, or they might sell stuff that's hard to get parts for. But they're not going to sell the NVGs. And granted, yeah, eventually they need to be serviced, but they're $20,000 NVGs. And they can see they're the new ones. The Gen 5, I think is what you would call it. And they can see all the way out to 800 meters. They got everything with it. And now they're all tacked out. I mean, they look like an airsoft team when they're going around on the news now. I mean, they look more geared out than we did. So, with that, I don't know where we're going with it. It's just been a depressing time. For people like me, for people who served, and for people who kind of really had some faith in the ability to at least do the right thing, and we didn't even do that. With that, I'm Raven Tactical signing off. So, have a great day. Please share, subscribe, and keep spreading this channel around. Thank you.